Hello, welcome back. Today is my 18th day for 100 days of code, and we will have a problem +1. You are given a large integer represented as an integer array digits, where its digits I is the I digit of the integer. The digits are ordered from most significant to least significant in left to right order. The large integer does not contain any leading zeros. Increment the large integer by 1 and return the resulting array of digits. For example number 1, we have 1, 2, 3 as input and output is 1, 2, 4. Because when we see it as integer, which is 1, 2, 3, and when we add 1, so it's become 1, 2, 4. So the result should be 1, 2, 4. The same thing with example number 2. We have 4, 3, 2, 1, and adding 1 will become 4, 3, 2, 2. And example number 3, we have digit inputs is 9. And when we adding 1, it's become 10, and the result should be 1 and 0 in the array. So let's try to solve this problem. First thing that we're gonna do is we will have let's 1 is 1, and we will do a for looping and then we will try to get the value digits I. So in order to get the last index of the string, we will try to change the definition of I, which is digits the length -1, and I should be larger and equal than zeros, and this should be decrements 1. And so now we will get the last value of the index of array, and then what should we gonna do is to add or sum current value plus 1. So when we has been used the 1, we need to reset it into 0. So we only use these variables for one time. And then we also need to check the conditions that will be happens like the case number 3, example number 3. So if new value larger than 10, larger than and equal than 10, so we need to handle this, and we need to update digits I should be new value subtract with 10, and here we need to save the additional or the rest of the value. So we will have, let's additional here as 0, and we will add additional as 1 here. So in the next loop we will use this additional for some process, and then for the rest we just need to update the digits I as a new value, and we need to return digits. But I think we need another condition where like this example where the current value is 9, but we don't have the next value or next iteration, so we will need to add another array as a 0. So how to do this? We need to check here if digits I minus 1, so we will get the next previous index, and then we can do this operation, and if we don't have the previous value, we will add the new value into the digit as 0, and we also update the digits as 1. So let's try to check if this works or not. Yeah, for this case 1 2 3 we got 1 2 4 as the output. Let's try another test case example. And yeah, this also work, and then I think we can submit. Alright, so what happened here is when we have input 9H9, the output that we got is 1, 9, 0 and 0, but the expected is 990. So it looks like something wrong with this condition. So let's try to solve this. So the first iteration, we will go for 9 and it will be 10. So it will go into these conditions, and then we will adding 1, so this will be 0, and this will be 9 because we have additional 1 here for the next iteration. So this 0 and 9, that is correct. And the next iteration is we don't have, I think we don't have anything to do, so we just need to update 9 here, and the expected should be, the output should be 9, 9 and 0. Okay, so here what went wrong is we need to check the additional, and then we also need to reset additional value here to be 0. So after these conditions, we will do for the next iterations, and the additional will be sum with the new value, and we do the reset here, and when we go to these conditional things, it will be a new reset. So let's try to submit again. Okay, so when we do this condition, we get wrong for this input. 9 should be 10. So let's try to look at this case. So the first iteration, we will have new value here is 9, and we add 1 for the 1 plus, and additional is 0. So it will go into this condition, new value larger and equal than 0. So we will go to this condition, and here we will check that if digits I, the next iteration is will be occur or not. So for this case, this will be false, but for this case it's also false because we adding additional in this condition. So I think this should be on the top, and let's try to run the test case example. And this should be works now. Okay, yeah, it's work, and it's not I think it's good result, and that is for today. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and see you in the next video.